I told you guys that Ethereum was going to be blowing up, and a lot of you listened. A lot of you XRP maxis, you got a little bit of a pump, but honestly, at the end of the day, it was nothing. The reason you got that pump is because they're going to be dropping this lawsuit from the SEC. There's still headwinds with XRP. Still nobody's using XRP. Nobody knows really these banking institutions that are doing it. But is this time to be investing in alts, or is this like the ETH season? Well, I've been through now 2 bull and bear markets, and I can tell you that this is probably the time to be sinking into ETH. And Ethereum is actually right now probably your best play. One of the other altcoins that I started slowly getting into right now is Chainlink. And Chainlink is very tightly knit with ETH, with the entire ecosystem. You're starting to see them work with Swift. So like you have XRP that's like, oh, we're gonna replace Swift. So Chainlink is like, hold my beer, XRP, because here's the thing. Chainlink did the smart thing. They went and they ended up starting to work with Swift, and we're seeing this. This is not a speculation. Chainlink is being used on all blockchains right now to confirm pricing of real world assets, to confirm pricing of crypto across all blockchains, to make sure everything lines up. What's XRP doing? So what I'm doing is I'm looking at Ethereum, and I'm looking at top Ethereum projects that are already working with the government, such as Chainlink, such as Frax. So these are really, really important things that I think everybody here can start to look at in terms of when and how you want to invest. Now, we're not in altcoin season just quite yet, which altcoin season, guys and gals, that's where the real money is made, okay? And I've got, some really good algos right now on Ethereum. Solana is another one. I think Solana is going to do very good. Let's see where Solana goes. Maybe we see it at 500. Maybe we see it at 1,000 during this period. Are we going to have a blow off top? Who knows? This is why I have an algorithm, right? Like there's a lot of arguments for where it's like Solana is going to do really well with, institutional investing into it, same as Ethereum. And this could take this bull market into 2026 or 2027, or we could follow the same 4-year cycle that we always have. I see a lot of arguments for and against the 4-year cycle. Me, I'm like, I want to use algorithms to make sure that I don't get wrecked, right? So right now, I'm not necessarily going full altcoin season, but the altcoin season is when you experience the largest uptick. If you can get it back into ETH, if you can get it back into USDC, if you can get it back into Bitcoin. But who knows? Maybe this is the time where, the USDC does lose its value because crypto is more scarce. Maybe we have an extended bull market, just like, 1995 to the year 2000 which I've been telling you guys for a while. This is what I really think is happening. But let's see. Again, you want to be able to manage the risk. If you don't know how to manage the risk, there should be a link down below. I'm actually having a 2-day event that I'm inviting you to. It's $17. 2-day event showing you how this is possible. How is it that we can manage the risk so that if the market does continue to go down or continue to go up, how do we maximize that upside? How do we minimize that downside? All right, everybody, click on that link. I'll see you in the 2-day event. Cheers.